Beautiful Taurus, this is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings and Chippy. I'm back, you guys. Thank you so much for all of your concern and your nice comments and your prayers, your support, your good thoughts while I got through the power outage. And I was in the line of the hurricane, you know, the swath of the hurricane coming up from Florida all the way up through the U.S. I was right smack in the middle of that, but fortunately not in the worst hit areas. I was out of power for 6 whole days, and it's, here Chippy, there's your cookie, and it's been really difficult. I won't kid you. It's been very challenging, but yeah, so here I am. I'm glad to have power, and Chippy's looking a little ragged. It's been raining a lot, and the humidity has been through the roof, and yeah, but here I am, and I'm going to do your reading, and we're going to see what's coming up, and I missed you guys, so thanks for your patience while I got through last week. You need to drink water. You do, don't you? You're gonna say hi to Taurus? You are. Okay, so Taurus, let's see what's coming for you all, okay? Thanks, Chippy. You're a big help. I've already pre-shuffled these cards, but I just want to get some of your energy into these, okay? The only thing I like about power outages is it's nice and quiet. You know, I have such high sensitivity to sound, and I've done sound therapy work, you know, in the past. And it's been so nice to not have the wires in the walls vibrating. And I noticed I was sleeping really good on those 6 days, you know, it was like kind of peaceful. It made me kind of want to be off the grid altogether. But I need for things to work, you know. So if any of you have advice on getting off the grid, let me know. I'm partially off the grid, but I'd like to be all the way off the grid. So anyway, let's see, Taurus. Wow, there's your Taurus card. Wow. Yeah, I was feeling a lot of like good news and excitement and hopefulness, and wow, no wonder. And what you don't see coming. Okay, all right. So let's see what we've got here, Taurus. I'm going to do all upright today because that's what I'm being told to do. So there we go. All right, I'm loving this, Taurus. This is so cool. I just was feeling so positive when I tuned into you all before I turned the camera on. Of course, you know, I love Taurus. I love you guys a lot, and you have such good energy, so I'm not surprised. So let's start here, Taurus. Are you guys taking classes or learning something new, or did some of you start back to school? Because here's Page of Pentacles. And, you know, if not that for yourselves, maybe you've got students, you know, children started back to school and that sort of thing. I mean, we're sort of that time of year, a little bit into it. And I'll have to clarify all of these and get you more details, but there's something here really significant about schools and learning, and maybe even small sums of money for some of you. Okay. Now, I think this came up for you last time. Your challenge card is having to do with not being completely clear on something. There's a little bit of fog here, okay? Kind of just getting like, what do I want to do next? What do I want to put in that last cup? You know, this is 7 of Cups, kind of foggy, dreamy, sometimes confusing energy, and it is in the crossing position. So we'll have to see where that goes. And I think some of this is because you're on, I'm going to give you more details on all of this, but I think you're on the edge of some sort of major spiritual awakening, Taurus. Okay, and I'll tell you why I'm saying that in a second. But when I look at all of these cards together, that's what I'm seeing. There's something big happening here, Taurus. There's something really big happening. And it's on a spiritual level for so many of you, okay? You know, I just did the Pisces reading, and the Pisces reading was more about money and resources and earthy kind of cards, okay? And I'm just saying that because this one's very different. This one's about very spiritual cards and more ethereal things not so much about money, although there is a 10 of Pentacles here, but it's like Taurus is elevating. Taurus is going to the next level. I can't wait to look more into this, okay? Yeah. Okay. This one is about you holding back from something because you are really in your strong Taurus energy, okay? And here it is. The Hierophant is the Taurus card right next to holding back or holding on to something. And I feel like you're doing that because you want to be really authentic at this time. I feel like when I say really in your Taurus energy, what I mean is being really authentic to who you really are deep down, to your commitments, to your beliefs, to spiritual beliefs, to your spiritual practices, for some of you, for meditating or, prayer or visualizing or whatever it is you're doing. When I see white light, like I'm seeing around this figure in this card, the Hierophant, white light always represents prayer, visualization, meditation, all that mental energy is very white. And I'm seeing that around you, and that is right next to the World card, okay? And this is why I said you're going to the next level here, Taurus. It's like I've said this many times, Taurus as a whole has extremely good karma. And some of that is because you are very dedicated. You have a lot of strong commitment and you're very grounded, okay? And when I look at this World card, wow, Taurus, this World card is all about like spiritual graduation, about going to the next level. It's about everything resolving in your favor. It's about the world. It's big, okay? It's a big card. It's a big energy. And it's right beside the Hierophant. So I can't wait to get you some clarification on this because, like I said, this is big. There's something big coming here, Taurus, for you. Really exciting. Your final outcome is 10 of Pentacles. Now, I said this wasn't necessarily a financial job reading and that sort of thing for you all. And it's because you're so grounded. This is the card of being very grounded, usually in finances. And it could just be that all of your commitment, all of this is bringing you into this very grounded kind of energy. And this is like a stability that you can pass forward to your children, okay? Maybe these children who are in school that I was seeing, or grandchildren, or family, or leaving it for a cause or whatever. This is something that lives on, okay? Kind of stability and sometimes money, but resources. It can be any sort of resources or property or anything like that. Your treasure chest, okay, basically. And it lasts. It's something lasting. It's gold, okay? It's interesting. I'm getting these colors for you at this time. The gold and the white. The white represents, it's funny, I wore this white tonight. I hardly ever wear white. But there's something here about the white mental energy and spiritual mental realm around you, Taurus, in addition to this gold. And, for years I've done phone readings until I started this YouTube channel. And when I'm on the phone with somebody, of course, I can't see them. I never do FaceTime. Because I don't want to be influenced, but I see people's auras, when I'm on the phone. And when on the rare occasion that I see white and gold, especially up, from the waist up around somebody, I know it's very high spiritual energy. And this is exactly what we've got here, Taurus, for you. And I said, this is like spiritual graduation. Something big is happening here, Taurus. Something really big is happening here. This white and gold sort of energy around you is no small thing, okay? Now, what you don't see coming is having to do with something from the past. And it's weird because this seems out of line with the rest of this reading, and I'm going to have to clarify and see where this comes in. It's often the most random things that make the most sense at the end, so we'll see. But this is about somebody from the past, or nostalgia, or memories, which you don't see coming, and I feel like this may come up in some way. So we'll see where that comes in. So let's clarify. Oh, I got the goosebumps. Can you see my arms? I'm like totally, goosebumps has, when I get that kind of goosebumps, it has to do with spiritual alignment. It's like, yeah, this is you. This is not me. This is for you, Taurus, having this big spiritual alignment going on, okay? And of course, this is not going to be every single Taurus on the whole planet. This is the you evolved Taurus people, who come in and watch my channel, who are focused on your beliefs, where to go, beliefs in spirituality, which is what the Hierophant represents, which also represents Taurus. Okay, no accidents there. Okay, so let's clarify why the Page of Pentacles, students, school, learning things, that sort of thing. Some of you might be learning, you might be taking classes about psychic things. Here's the High Priestess. You might be taking classes on mediumship, some of you, or how to read cards. Yeah, some of you definitely are delving into that sort of spiritual practice, okay? Of course, I always recommend learning to read the cards. The cards are a great tool. They really are. And we've got the, hold on. I got distracted because I'm like, this Roman numerals mess with me, first of all, and they're really tiny, so I have to like add and subtract in my mind, which is the opposite of doing psychic stuff, because it's logical brain like clashing with spiritual brain. So it messed me up for a second. But when I look at the Six of Pentacles, is what I'm trying to show you here. This deck is very different from my other decks. It has additional meanings, okay? And this is about someone who had gone to debtor's prison, okay? And they had taken everything, including his clothes. And this is somebody coming to help him. This is somebody giving him generosity and a helping hand and chasing away the demons that caused all of that horrible drama in this person's life. So this is like, Six of Pentacles is about a gift from the universe, Taurus. So I feel like you are getting some sort of gift from the universe by using your intuition and learning whatever it is that you're learning in these classes, okay? It's going to bring about gifts like this class, whatever this class is that some of you are taking or learning. Maybe you're just reading a book, or I'm not sure where this is coming in. And of course, this may be very specific to somebody here and not for everybody. But there's something about learning more about spiritual practice and intuition, mediumship, and it's going to bring you gifts from the universe. Okay? Gifts from the universe, really big deal. Some of you may have gone back into past lives. Some of you might be taking a class where you're doing a past life, and maybe you were in debtor's prison, and maybe you're working through that at this time, which is bringing you financial stability big time and this grounding at this time. I'm going to have to set my fan up here. Ever since the storm came through, it has just, I'm sorry if this is noisy, but it is so humid. I just like, whew, I can't deal with it. I am not good with humidity and heat. That's why I live in the mountains. I like it cool, and it's just not cool right now. Okay, so some of you may be going back into past lives and really understanding how you were either mistreated in the times of debtor's prison. There's something here about debtor's prison, and I feel like it's opened up this new door, which has made you realize maybe why you're holding on to money. Now, this is not for everybody. Like I said, this is very specific to somebody. But it's bringing you the spiritual graduation, okay? It's resolving things for you. I knew this was going to come together. That's one of the things, but there's more. So hang in there, because I've got a lot. I can feel it. I can feel a lot more coming through here, Taurus. But that is one of the things, okay? So that's having to do with what you may be learning. You may not even be taking a class. This may come to you in a dream. You learn it through a dream, or something that someone says to you, or a reading you're listening to, maybe this reading or another reading, okay? Okay, so let's go over to what are you confused about? There's a little confusion here with the Seven of Cups. Oops, let's see what's coming on that. Taurus, what do you need to know about Seven of Cups? Oh, okay, King of Pentacles. So you may be confused about finances, or how to approach investments or something like that, because we've got King of Pentacles clarifying what the confusion is at this time. So it seems to have to do with resources and finances. Yeah, and how to manifest more. I feel like the confusion is, how do I manifest more money, and how do I have more resources? How do I feel more stable, and that sort of thing, okay? Because I know you're focused on it. I know you're getting there, because here it is. Here's your 10 of Pentacles. So let's see, because I see you holding back on money. All right? I see you holding on to something, holding back, maybe saving money. Let's see what that says. Let's clarify that. And that's kind of what's in your aura at this time. Like, you're thinking, it's in your thought process a lot at this time. Here we go with the Roman numerals again. Okay, we've got 10 of Pentacles. Again, so we've got 10 of Pentacles clarifying why you're holding back, and also your final outcome. 2 10 of Pentacles cards, Taurus. So that's a really good thing. So you're holding on to, you're holding tight to your money because you want to keep your financial stability. So there it is. That makes sense. That's what you're thinking about. Deeper down, the foundation of this is the spirituality, beliefs, commitment. Let's look at that for a second, okay? So interesting. The balance of this, like money, spirituality. It's like there's the balance, Taurus. It's really, really interesting. And I say that because not everybody's reading goes that way. This is really specific to you, Taurus. It's like, there's a balance, and there's this grounded feel, this grounded energy with you guys, and also this high spirituality. I told you this is big. All right, we're getting to the big part now. So some of you are wanting more peace in your life. I think some of you are making decisions like, I'm going to go somewhere more peaceful. I'm going to move. I'm going to get away from whatever that turbulent situation is. And maybe you want to move by water. Maybe you want to buy a beach house. Maybe you want to be somewhere just more quiet and that sort of thing. Maybe you want to be off the grid. Okay. There's something there about peace and tranquility. Yeah, but you're worried you might lose money. Because here's 5 of Pentacles. It's like, there's a struggle there. I mean, not a big struggle, but there is tension about money and spirituality. Okay. And it's funny, I just had this discussion with somebody today about that very thing. It's like, I want to do this, but I have to pay the bills, and I know, I mean, it's the dilemma of Earth life. It is. Who she is. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is somebody, Taurus, who's very intelligent, who does, a lot of intellect, and somebody who's not real emotional, somebody who is quick to cut things out that don't work, Let's see, hold on. Yeah, and going down some kind of a path of success. You might be dealing with someone who is a Cancer, because we got the Cancerian energy of the Chariot next to Queen of Swords. You might be dealing with a Cancer who is like what I described, cuts things out that don't work. But I feel like there's something here about you, Taurus, too, like you're cutting out things that don't work as well. But it's not exactly your energy. Let me pull a couple more here. There's success. I mean, the Chariot has to do with success, Taurus. Yeah. Okay, so, I know some of you really want to go somewhere more peaceful. Maybe you want to get more into your, tranquility with the 6 of Swords. And you might be thinking your way through it, but you're afraid of what it's going to cost. So you're holding on to money. All of this is coming together now. And you might be feeling like you're in some sort of oppressive situation at this time that you need to cut out and leave and move. Because the Chariot is a movement card, the Six of Swords is a movement card, and she's cutting things out. This may be you temporarily cutting things out, really thinking your way through this, and getting out of some sort of oppressive situation, Taurus. And some of that is because, again, money and spirituality, or money and your true Taurus self, are a little bit at odds at this time. Like, do I want to sacrifice the money for the peace? Do I want to pay more money to have a quieter place, or a place by water, or a place where I can meditate, or do my spiritual practices and that sort of thing? Okay. And some of this may be because of ideas you've gotten from this class that you were taking, where you're looking more into your intuition and things like that. Okay. Told you, it's big. It's very, very big, Taurus. There's a lot here. I do think some of you are going to be going someplace different, or going on a trip, but also staying on your path, on your spiritual path with this Chariot. The Chariot's a really big card. It has a lot to say, but I really do think a lot of you are really getting into your spirituality at this time, like big spiritual awakening. And on that note, let's go to and clarify this final outcome, which is the World, which is a lot of times some sort of spiritual graduation. And I say that in particular because it's right next to the Hierophant. Beliefs and spiritual awakenings and things resolving in your favor and success and everything good with the World card. And big. The World card represents big energy, you know, the world, the universe. Think big, you know. Let's see. New opportunities coming in. 2 new opportunities. I'm waiting for your ships to come in. 2 of Wands. Yeah, and wait a minute. Yeah, so we've got the 4 of Cups here. There's some kind of discontent. Okay, and the World card is clarified by the World card. Double World card. Okay, so you might be feeling discontent waiting on these new opportunities, but when they come in for you, Taurus, everything's going to resolve. They're not kidding about this big World card. It came out twice, okay, 2 different decks. The World card, all right? So, and it's right next to the spirituality, your Taurus energy. Let's see what else. I wish I could get all the big words to go with this big World card, because it's so spiritual and it's such an awakening and it's such a release. You know, it's this card of releasing and going to the next level. Like, you're graduating from something, but it doesn't mean you're graduating from school. I mean it could be for some of you, but it's more like you're going to the next level, Taurus, spiritually. Okay. And I think for a lot of you, if you're familiar, and I know a lot of you are, sorry, the fan keeps blowing hair in my face. If you're familiar with, you know, going from 3D, skip over 4D to 5D, okay, I'm not going to go a lot into that right now, but I feel like this has a lot to do with 5th dimension for you, Taurus, okay? And I feel like we're right on the precipice of it. I really do. But it may involve lack of money or sacrificing money. This one wants to come out too, but it's a whole new path. Because often spirituality can be at odds with making money. It can be. Let's see what else. And then we're going to move on to the last 2 cards I pulled and clarify, okay? Ace of Cups. This is really, going to the next level, this 5th dimension, all of this I talked about is really having to do with opening your heart center. Look at this big Ace of Cups card. And that is just all about feeling alive, feeling vital, feeling in love, but not necessarily with a person, not necessarily romantic love. I'm talking spiritual love, okay? And here's the 2 of Cups. For some of you, this will bring in relationship. This can be relationship, and this can be 2 people coming together or everything coming together, okay? For some of you, it could be new love. I said it wasn't, but the second card says it could be, okay? Let's move over here. Your final outcome is 10 of Pentacles, which is having to do with, again, money that lasts. Money that lasts, or something. I may have to move this fan. Something that lasts, Taurus. Something lasting, something you can pass on to future generations, okay? Gold. I said that earlier, the gold. Something lasting. Oh, here's the world again. You can't make this up, Taurus. Here it is again, the world card. Clarifying your gold, 10 of Pentacles. This is about your spirituality lasting, creating a lasting effect, something very, very important that you can pass on to future generations. It's the weirdest thing right now. Now, I don't have my glasses on, so when I look over at my phone, it's a little blurry. I'm literally seeing this white mist along here. Now, it could just be bad eyesight, but I'm seriously seeing this white mist right now. I may be seeing it psychically. And it's the white mist has to do with prayer, spirituality, and visualizing, and you know, everything in this white energy around the Hierophant. We've got the world card coming up 3 times. Taurus, that never happened. I've never had that happen in a reading before. Seriously, I've never had that happen before. All right, let's ask about the memories, and let's see what else. You guys blow me away. You know that? You blow me away. It's like with your energy. Amazing. Okay. Whew, I got the goosebumps again. All right. 6 of Cups. Wow. So you might be thinking about happiness from the past when you were very, very happy. 10 of Cups is such a happy card. You might be thinking about a marriage, or there might be some, you know, previous marriage partner or somebody you wanted to marry coming back in. Because we did see that earlier with the 2 of Cups coming up, you know, 2 people coming back together. Maybe a reconciliation for some of you. Not for everybody, but for some of you. Some of you just thinking about a super happy childhood, and maybe how your parents were very happy and you felt really secure and that sort of thing. Memories. Why is that jumping in? 7 of Swords next to the 8 of Wands. There's a couple of ways to look at this, Taurus. For some of you, somebody tried to steal that joy. And sometimes there is just this dark force that tries to steal our joy. There's a whole movie about it. You know, they make movies to show us like real things under the name of, oh, it's just a story, right? Some of you had to move away from a place, a really happy home place where you were really happy because somebody tried to take something from you, and now it may be returning, okay? And for some of you, there's something about success or coming back together with someone from the past that you were very much in love with, and it's going to happen really quickly, like a sudden love affair. So take it as it resonates. There's a lot of meaning there on that. I don't like the 7 of Swords energy jumping in there. It's always one, right? Okay, so let's see if there's anything else Taurus needs to know, okay? I could really spend so much time talking about those world cards. 3 times the world. Wow. There was some sort of betrayal with that person from the past, or you felt betrayed in some way, and now it's coming back together. Somebody had to get out of an oppressive situation with that, Taurus. Yeah, there was a bad ending. Why are they suddenly going there? Oh, because it's all being resolved. Okay, it's almost like that was karmic. You had to solve that karmic thing, or a karmic kind of thing. Yeah. where you felt like you were in a hole and you moved away from it. So yeah, there was something there about, they're still talking about this Six of Cups, nostalgia, memories, that kind of thing. For some reason that's coming up to be resolved, okay? And I think that's all that is. Yeah, because there's new love. So new love is going to bring up problems with old love, especially if it's the same person, like a repeat. So for some of you, that's what it is, okay? So not a huge deal. I don't want it to take over the rest of this beautiful reading because it's a small segment of this reading. Your bigger part of this reading is this: your spirituality, your spiritual awakening, and your spiritual graduation, okay? And there's other side notes here for sure. You're learning things. There's relationships for some of you. There's lots of things here. Lots of good things, Taurus. 10 of Pentacles, gold, white, energy. Do some of you see auras? Let me know if you do. It's an interesting thing. I always tell people auras don't lie. You know, if you can see the colors around people, you know the real story. They can't make that up. They can't cover that. So it's a good way to like really understand people and situations. You can see the aura on situations or even cars before you buy them and things like that. So I don't know where that came from, but somebody must have needed to hear that. Okay, so thanks for being here, Taurus. Love reading for you guys. Chippy's over there so peaceful. Of course, it's a little later than I usually do readings, and he's over there sleeping. Chippy, you want to come say bye to Taurus? You sleepy? Come on. There you go. Say goodbye to Taurus. Look how sleepy he is. Oh, it's bedtime. Okay. All right. Thanks, Taurus, for being here, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye now.